This week, we meet up with friends and get weird in Bisbee, Arizona. Thank you to Storyteller Overland for sponsoring this video. So we are back from our camper van trip in Italy. And to say we are happy and excited to be back in our own van is a total understatement. That van in Italy was a little cramped for us, but we're currently in California. We staged our van here before we left on our trip because we had an event planned down in Baja when we got back. Well, the Baja event was canceled, and in its place, we're going to Weird Wild West in Bisbee, Arizona. From what I can tell, it's gonna be weird. It seems like part music festival, part Burning Man, part van gathering, part who knows what's gonna happen. So we're excited to find out, and we're excited to bring you along for the ride.
Let's go get weird in Bisbee.
Before Weird Wild West, Kate and I circled the wagons with some friends at a harvest host in the Arizona desert. The next morning, we got on the trail and made the trek to Bisbee with 15 other vans.
We're all set?
Working out.
I'm ready.
Wait, suck it in.
Yeah.
This is our neighbor Raymond. We met him at the Pacific Northwest Overland Expo, and we became fast friends because he's also a motorcycle guy.
Yeah.
And we are now neighbors.
Yay.
I know.
And we're both bald.
Which is the best way to be.
So this is the church parking lot. Supposedly there are going to be 35-ish vans parking here, so it's going to get pretty tight, but we got here early to get a good spot. And there are a number of other parking spots around town for people, and I've heard there's so many people coming, they're having to expand. They said there's going to be something like 360 plus vans coming to this event, so it should get fun, and it should get fantastic.
And apparently the event organizer was saying all the hotels in Bisbee have sold out. So we've definitely taken over this town.
Since we're going to be here for, 4 or 5 days, I'm putting out our portable solar panels, and we can at least keep our batteries topped off and make sure we make it through the weekend without having to put the engine on and charge up the batteries. So the other reason I love being around Raymond is he shares his Lebanese treats.
This is manouche. It's a thyme pie with sesame seed and olive oil, and it's supposed to improve your memory. So back in Lebanon before like exams and stuff, we'd always go to the bakery and eat a bunch of these.
I love it. I need some of that.
Here.
So you may be wondering, what exactly is Weird Wild West? Well, here's the event description they posted. Congratulations, you've made it to Bisbee, aka Mayberry on Acid. So strap in for a mile-high music festival, Burnarella, Alice in Bisbee Land, and a plethora of weird and awesome things to do. So today, Thursday, is the Mile High Music Festival. We have bands playing all over town starting at 2 o'clock, going all the way till 9:30 p.m. So it's gonna be a day of musical activities in the Mile High City. I'm assuming that's why they're calling it the Mile High Music Festival. Bisbee is Mile High.
Yeah, so we are almost at 5,500 feet. So the first step of any big gathering like this is to go and get checked in. So there is a hotel where everyone here goes to get checked in. They have multiple camping spots located around Bisbee. So I have no idea how far we're going. We're just following the group. Well, I guess things are about to get weird. Look at that school bus. So the check-in process was official. It's a high five. We're checked in.
Woo!
So one of the things when you come to an event like this and you get in a group, everyone parks, we all like to walk around and BS with each other about all the upgrades we've made to our vans or the different things we're doing, catch up, have a drink. And there are a couple couples here who have set up bars that they're going to be opening up later for us. And it's just a good time when you're at camp and you can all just walk around and kind of go from van to van visiting with everybody.
We're so glad you're here. Hi!
So things have gotten a little weird. I found myself a dog. So you figured out the poem booth?
I figured out the poem booth. I had to dial the phone number for the poem that I wanted to hear.
Oh, interesting.
Yes. Well, day one of Weird Wild West is living up to its weirdness. Go with the flow, it's all you can do.
When day turned to night, the lights came on and the van bars opened. All were welcome, and Paul was busy making smoked old fashions, while Gordy and Dolly were busy serving at their saloon.
Good job, Joe.
Thank you.
You get an extra ice cube.
There's nothing like an Everclear-based limoncello to finish the night.
It's day two, and things have definitely gotten weird. I'm getting ready for my space reptile costume party later today. And Raven will be there for full support.
Oh, fantastic.
Pure joy. If you can't tell, we're having a great time.
So last night I went downtown with some of the folks from the camping area, and there was a bowling event at one of the bars. I can't talk about what they were bowling for on YouTube. Just use your imagination. It was some interesting prizes, and things were definitely weird. So enjoying it. Well, look who finally decided to leave the church parking lot.
Hey, I was having a good time at the Catholic Church camp, enjoying some very delicious bourbons from the Good Vibe Bar. Peter and Evelyn, if y'all are watching, thank you for the hospitality.
As we walked through downtown, we noticed some interesting flyers. And of course, Kate was distracted by the cheese shop.
These are so cute. I love elephants and turtles and owls. I kind of want one, but I know I shouldn't.
Kate and I have only been to Bisbee one other time, and it was years ago, so it's fun to re-explore and see this little town again. For those of you who don't know, this is a former mining town, and later today we're going to go on a tour of the Queen Mine, so really looking forward to that. Kate and I are walking quickly because we missed the group going to the mine tour. We are slightly behind schedule, so we are trying to make it on time.
This one was napping.
Hey, I was. We're here, we're getting signed in, and then I think we have to get suited up to take the mine train down into the mine. With hard hats on, the crew and I were ready to go into the Queen Mine, which opened in 1877. This was one of the richest copper mines in the world, with the ore coming out of stopes like this one. Now see, here's the thing. You get a bunch of RVers and van lifers together, and you're always talking about toilets.
So true.
This is how there's no sacred topic.
Eventually, the mine closed its doors in 1975, but the tours helped keep the history alive. So, what'd you think?
Mine tour, amazing. Highly recommend it if you're in Bisbee.
Yes, it was a lot of fun, but now there is a surprise birthday party we have to get to. Everyone was in high spirits as we sang happy birthday to our friends. However, once the sun set, it was time for E.T. to carry one of our friends off. The rest of us weren't worried because Otis was here to protect us.
The thing that I've loved so far about Weird Wild West is we get to explore this little town of Bisbee, Arizona, and do it out of our camper van. Camping, I think the camping pass was $90 for 4 nights of camping at the Catholic Church, being able to experience this town with all of our friends and other people. It's fun, it's different, it's unique. I really enjoy it. I can't wait to do more.
Well, I'm about to get my coffee started, open up the door. I think we're just gonna relax at the campground for a little bit, and I'm gonna put both of my books out. Whenever we come to events like these, I always get a lot of people who want a signed copy of the book. So if you ever find us at a show, ask about them. I'll probably have some. All right, well, the coffee loosened something up and I had to go use the porta potty. Now, porta potties at events like these can be a blessing and a curse. The curse being they haven't cleaned them out yet. The sun's been shining on them. And this is where, when you get to an event like this, you have to be smart about where you park. I wouldn't want to be any of the vans parking around those porta potties right now. And the other thing is we usually like to stay on the periphery of the camping area, so we're not in a high traffic area. So think about that when you get to an event and try to get early so you get the best spot.
And what Joe forgot to mention is always bring extra toilet paper because those porta potties are out.
Amigos on the hat chopping spree.
It's like
Yep.
the start to a bad joke. Three bald guys walking to a hat shop.
If you hadn't realized yet, we are going hat shopping. Raymond here wants a hat, so we figured we'd go along with him for support.
So you wanted one too.
Well, I always want a hat. What about you, Kenny?
I might pick one up.
Okay.
Yes.
But it'd be good for the yard work.
Perfect. I love it. After hat shopping, it was time for some amazing Vietnamese spring rolls, grilled pork, curry, and then Kate went off to an ice cream tasting hosted by Cordelia.
All right. Whew. Getting packed up and off to our next destination. Weird Wild West has definitely lived up to its expectations. So thank y'all for coming along, and leave a comment. Let us know if this is something you would be interested in attending. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and check out we'retherussos.com for more content. See y'all next time.
My second book, Tales from the Open Road, The Adventures and Misadventures of RV Living, is now available for sale on Amazon. Read all about the ups and downs of our first year and a half living on the road full time.